Hey, this is George.
Hey, this is Phrase.
This is Real Talk with George and Fraser. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Not much. Everything good with you?
Well, how you feeling, man? I know you've been under the weather.
A little better than yesterday, better than the day before. So we're gonna do pretty good then, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So the Phoenix Suns, man, they swept Denver.
You know what? I was actually shocked on that one. I know Suns got a pretty decent team, but to pull that off, man, look at here. We were about talking about when Brooklyn dropped 2 games. So not an injury prone. I'm like, this is crazy right now. You don't know who to go with now. It's crazy.
Well, I think Phoenix is going to get to the finals, and I think that if Milwaukee's still playing the way Milwaukee's playing, it's a toss up between Philadelphia and Milwaukee for me. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I thought Brooklyn was going to go all the way, but with the injuries that they have and the way that they're playing, either they're tired or they just can't step up to the challenge, you know.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee is just gelling in a way right now, and you have a lot of players that are coming and stepping up that could get them there. The problem is, so the same thing with Philly. Ben Simmons right now is on fire. Seth Curry right now is on fire, and the players off their bench are coming and they're just creating havoc. So it's going to be interesting. But I think, quite honestly, those are the three teams that I see it. I don't see anything between LA and um, um, Utah Jazz. Um, I think that Utah had a chance, and I thought that they were going to put the stamp on it when they went to LA, but LA fought back. Paul George finally started getting hot and becoming the Paul George that we needed in the playoffs. When I say we, just the league.
Yeah.
And look, man, it's going to be a great series anyway. You look at it, because I feel like I want new teams to win. I'm glad Miami's gone. I'm glad LA's gone.
Yep.
Brooklyn hasn't won a ring in a while. Utah hasn't won a ring in a while.
Yep.
Milwaukee hasn't won a ring in a while. So
Phoenix never won one.
yeah, Phoenix has never won one.
So
I would like that to happen. It's always nice when you pass it around. I mean, even look at Philadelphia. There's some players on the Philadelphia team that won rings last year. So it's not a matter of, oh, well, this, that, and the third. I mean, for the team, yeah. But for some of the guys that are getting a little bit um, long in their career, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's good for
exactly.
them that they finally reached those accomplishments.
Totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. And I'm gonna say like I said before, you'd be surprised how key components can change the whole chemistry of a whole entire team. Or one person plays can change the whole entire atmosphere and hype them or bring them down.
Right,
Look, Kevin
right.
Durant right now. Kevin Durant, I think he's tired. Honestly, saying Kevin Durant tired. You got Kyrie hurt, Hardy hurt, then and Blake Griffin plays, but he's not that Harden or that Kyrie. They can draw the defense all the way to him. You
Right,
know, so I mean, you don't have that star player or two more than one player to draw defense from Durant. I
right.
mean, come on now. He get the ball, all five coming to Durant. Everybody looking like pass the ball, Durant. He passed the ball, he missed. Defeat the purpose.
Yeah, it's true. Well, let's put a pin in that sports talk. Today
Oh
we
yeah.
have an interview. We had to reschedule this interview. We had internet problems, but she's here with us, Mrs. Simone. She's on the show. Welcoming her to Real Talk.
Oh yeah.
How are you? Uh-oh, we can't hear your volume.
Oh no, what happened?
I don't know. I didn't hear her. Let me see. Is her volume on? Yeah, her microphone is on. While we're working that out. No, we still can't hear you. However, I think I can read a little lips.
I got black screen over here, so I can't even read lip.
Oh, okay. All So as she logs back on, um, did you see the video I sent you?
Which one? It's a black video to you.
with,
Oh man.
with Carissa Shields.
Oh man, she's a beast. She's a beast, man. You can't say nothing more. Like she like Maila Ali, but a different, whole different caliber.
Hold on a
You know.
minute. Let's switch this out and see. She might have moved to her cell phone as opposed to PC. Let me see if this works. Hello. All right, your mic is muted. I think I can take care of that. Oh, you have to unmute your mic.
Hey,
Hey, finally.
Hey, how
How you
you
doing?
doing?
y'all can see me and hear me well.
Yes, ma'am, we
Yeah,
can.
man.
You had to
Great.
switch from your PC to your phone, right?
I did. So the
Don't
next
worry.
email should read PC don't work with Street now.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. I've had to do it once or twice sitting in the car, but it's all good. Thank you for being on the show. We
Thank you.
apologize for the technical difficulties that we had. Sometimes it happens. We don't own the internet yet, but we're kind of working on it. That being said, tell the fans a little bit about yourself and your background.
Yeah. Well, hey everybody, my name is Simone. I'm a singer, songwriter, and recording artist out of Dallas, Texas. I have my own record label. It's called Time Out Entertainment. And so I am the first artist signed to my record label. I've been doing music for about 13 years, singing and writing music. I started when I was about, well, let me say 15 years. I started with writing when I was about 13 years old, and I recorded my first song called Young Love in a closet out in Fort Worth, Texas. This couple really took to me and they believed in my talent. And so that's when I started writing and doing music. When I'm not doing music, I'm a nurse. I'm an LPN. So I travel around these United States of America to help different facilities during just COVID relief and post COVID. And so that's also a rewarding career. However, during this point in my life, I'm just trying to put all my energy into the music. And that's where I'm at right now.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nice.
I have a stack of questions for you. Some music related, some related when it comes to COVID. Which one do you want to tackle first?
Come on with the culture.
All right.
The hard bites first.
Okay, well, it's actually easy. What prompted you to start your own record label? Because a lot of times that can be very, very costly.
Yes.
And a lot of record labels do fold because they don't have the proper funding in place. I know that the distribution system has changed from when we were all in music or looking at music from CDs to everything is digital now, and a lot of artists right now are simply just looking for P&D deals for the marketing and promotion part of it. But what really is the binder, so to speak, is a lot of record labels are making it because they have those infrastructures in place and they have those followings through social media. So what was the formula that worked for you?
Yeah, as far as starting my own record label.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so first of all, I just think that for me, so what kind of got me to that point? When I was maybe 21, I started sort of writing again, Um, throughout just my musical journey, I probably taken temporary hiatuses away from it.
Mhm.
So during a moment where I was coming back from a hiatus, I actually met a guy at that time, and he had his own label and he was signing artists to his label. It was a small town label, but he signed me to his label. We started doing a lot of music. Of course, he was the CEO and CFO of his record label, and so he was putting all of the finances, everything behind marketing, everything behind promotions, and just how we recorded the videos. I mean, where we went to record the video. I mean, he did everything. But at that time I felt what kind of brought me away from that was at that time I kind of felt that he was splitting his attention a lot, and I think at that time I wanted more attention because I was like so hungry, and I was like, listen, like like this ain't working. So that's kind of the precursor that got me into it. He taught me a lot. You know, I sat under his tutelage. I got to learn just from what he exposed to me about the music business side of it, because that was the first time I ever got close to the business side of it. And so now I think it just came down to what is the goal.
Right.
If your goal is to,
Yeah.
make it overnight, or kind of not necessarily overnight, but you know what I mean, kind of get picked up really quick, get put out there really quick, because though the record labels have what it takes to make you a mass artist really quick, right? The only difference between kind of starting your own record label or going to another record label is the foot tracking, it's the time.
Right.
It
Right.
takes more time, it takes more grind. You know what I mean? But I think at the end of the day, it's way more beneficial for the artist because you don't have to be ignorant of the music business. You get to learn how to make money from your music. You get to keep all of the rights to your music. You know,
Right.
you get
Yeah.
to do whatever and promote and market yourself however you want to, and not necessarily be under the guise of what someone else wants you to do. And so that's what I think. I hope I'm answering the question.
Yes, you are. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, the late great Prince was a huge proponent of that. You know, when it came to owning your masters and things of that nature. And honestly, I'm getting a lot of feedback. That might be me, but honestly, you don't have to sell that many records to make money. You see what I'm saying? When it comes to being your own label, because I tell people this a lot of times. You know, the labels take dollars, but they only pay you pennies. You know,
Exactly.
artists only get about 9 cents. You know, on every record or song that they sell. You know, and that's just how do you live on 9 cents?
It's true, right?
Can you hear me?
I get you.
I can hear you. It just sounds.
Yeah, it sounds weird, but I can
You
hear you,
sound like
George.
you're talking to the
Okay.
telephone.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead, Frazier. I mean,
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, almost similar to say,
Hey, everybody, we gonna be right back.
are we there now? Do I sound better? Hold on. You know, this might not be us. Something's going on with the internet.
yeah, what internet?
Hold on a minute.
It's okay.
Can you hear me?
It's
Can you hear me? Can you hear me a little better now? Nope. Like, if I get at the same time,
Hey, Frazier, she left too?
I think yeah, I get come back in. I guess.
Yeah, she'll come back in. Something's going on with this internet. You know, the internet has been down and it's spotty all over the country. So
Yeah,
it's crazy.
do it
But
on purpose.
I don't know what it is, you know, quite honestly, because it just doesn't make sense when it comes to certain things. But because that was weird when it came to my voice and the crackling and the feedback. That's the first time that's happened for us on our show. Can you
Exactly.
guys? Yeah, that's probably true. Donna says too much 5G.
That
Everybody's
probably is
pulling.
true.
Yeah,
We on
bro.
4.5G.
So that's it. I'm still
You're
on
still on
3.5.
3G.
I'm on 3.5G, brother. I can't afford 5.
No, they downgrade. You got downgrade. I go well, maybe an inch. Go up maybe an inch if I get in there.
Hold on a minute. Can you hear us now?
I can hear
Simone,
you.
can you hear? Okay. Yeah, her
Oh,
internet now
yeah.
is her internet now is jacked up.
Man, I tell you, it's crazy. How much money people pay with internet? The last things do is jack up.
Well, you know what, man? Like I said, we're working on it. We got to get into a blockchain technology, man, that basically has their own internet security to take this whole thing away from it. It's just too much. Just too much.
Way too much. It's way too much. And think about it. I think the average person paying about $200 a month for internet. I can imagine what they're looking at right now. What the? How dare? Call. Hello? Please hold. We have the wait time now 4 hours and 42 minutes. To the next Please, if you'd like to leave a number to call you back at, please dial plus, and we'll call you back to your place in line, and we'll call you back 4 hours later.
No, man, it's just too much. It's just too much control. It just really is just too much control, and they want a premium for it. But with all the broadband technology and everybody streaming, they should have known that this was going to happen and be able to load balance it properly. But man, look, that's either here nor there. My sound is back, so we're good. We'll just wait for Simone to come back and continue the interview, and keep that going. Now look, Frazier is out. That's funny. That's funny. People are just bouncing in and out of the show. It's craziness. But I'm still here. I'm not bouncing out. Frazier, what's going on?
I'm back.
Yeah, everybody's just bouncing in and out. And I don't understand why we are being pushed out like this. I'm not pressing any buttons. It's just like everybody's just dropping. You know what? It might be just what's being pulled, because I know that this was happening in Georgia. I know it was happening in Texas. I know this was happening in California when it comes to direct internet connection. Let's see. Simone is back. Can you hear us now? Yes, you can hear you, but she's back on her PC. And she has no volume.
Oh man, the PC.
Oh, it's too funny.
I love it though. It's just fun though. Think about it, be like, okay, right? We like, no. Here's a commercial. We got over the door, and we open up Christmas. You get in like that, and they blink on like, oh, what happened? That's just wrong, man. That is just so wrong. You get cut off, kick you out. That's too funny. Isn't that too funny?
Sure. Absolutely. Go back to your phone. We'll wait for you.
Most definitely. We're having a blast right now. Hey, George, you thinking?
All right, hold on a minute. Wait, hold on a minute.
Let's
try this. Yeah, she's back. Let's try this through the chat. This is our 100th episode, Frage.
I know,
we're doing
right?
this through chat. All types of technologies, brother.
We do it all at one time. It tested 100.
Oh yeah. So let's see if we can conduct this interview through a chat session and see how that works. It's going to take a lot of time typing, man. Asking questions about COVID.
Yeah, George. What you started off, that's about 28 paragraphs right there.
Okay.
The bio.
So let me just ask you, how do you feel about the COVID vaccine? Oh, didn't get it. Okay, don't get it. Don't get it. Can I ask why? Vaccine is still in beta. Okay, but how about the CDC regulations and guidelines? You don't agree with them, or you just don't think we had enough time? I'm waiting for the response, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing this through chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, George, you saw Fat pop in, pop out? I feel like, did I? See, George, I didn't tell me doing special effects now for the show, George.
Wait, hold on, man. Frage, I got to read her response. She said that you can if you want, not sure. If you have a medical problem that occur after that, you can't sue the medical. That's true. So she's basically saying you can if you want, but if you develop medical problems, you can't sue the vaccine companies. Which I guess that's true. But however, I guess we just alive and glad to be alive. You know what I mean? As opposed to being dead and having your family sue them. What do you think about that? That's right. Okay. Cool. 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 Fraser, you got any questions? I'm the one doing all the talking. You're just popping in and out, man, like the Lone Ranger.
Hey, it take a long time to text, George. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So I'm hoping you hear the question. Simple question. Like, would you think it would better for her to leave a bigger label and work on her own label, hoping to get the funding, everything else to be make a label even bigger, or how hard is it marketing at the independent label versus with a label?
That's right. She says she likes your beard, Fresh. Although I think you
Oh,
need to trim it
thank
a little
you. If we're gonna quarantine, good one of us done it.
bit. Too funny. She said it's difficult, but budgeting smooths the road. That's true. On top of that question, do you have investors? Um, uh,
I'm gonna try to answer twice.
are you back?
I am.
Hold on. Let me remove the.
I started Star Wars. I know, right? It was, oh,
Now, now unmute your mic on your phone.
Y'all can hear me now?
We can hear you
yeah,
now.
we
And
perfectly
I
now.
can see y'all perfectly. So please, Father in heaven, don't let nothing happen the
That's
rest
right.
of the streaming thing.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Okay, now that that's under control. So yes, the it is definitely difficult, I won't lie, to try to market and promote yourself and kind of getting all of what you need to support each song. But like I said, first of all, budgeting really helps, kind of like knowing what what you need, when you need it, how you need it, so that you're able to kind of put that money aside and kind of keep your money where it needs to go. Other than that, I try to, there are a lot of creative people. There are a lot of creative people, and there are some amazing people who have amazing ideas. What I find marketing to be is someone who could kind of look at the broad scope of where you're going and break it down into pieces. And so there are a lot of people who we exchange ideas. There are people that I have who are just close to me, close to my sound, close to my music, that kind of give me ideas. And then I'm just a creator by nature. So I just kind of do what I do, and I just attack every site, Facebook, Instagram. You there are so many apps out there that can make your marketing a little bit more easier, where you're not going to each and every site. So there's a lot of things that you can tap into. I think that you just have to be more creative. You have to be more creative, and you can't expect to get to the top dog quick, because Barbara, her name is Barbara. She's someone that I want to work with. She works with everybody. She is a mass publicist. Right now, as an artist, do I need a publicist? No. I think that I'm still at the point where I need to create some traction. I need to show people that I can push this train. You know what I mean? So I think
Right.
that it's just important to know when and where you need things, when to place them, so that you'll know where your money should go and how to allocate your money. But I don't
Right.
think that it's necessarily harder. I just think that it's just a little bit more strategy that goes into it when you're trying to do it yourself.
Absolutely. So how are you stretching your money, so to speak, as your label? Who's distributing your product?
How am I stretching my money?
Yes, and who's distributing your product?
So, I mean, not to put my finances out there or anything, but I make pretty good money.
That's right.
I make pretty good money. So my living expenses, and then I try to keep my living expenses really low, to support what it is that I want to do. Um, And that's kind of what I do. I mean, I make okay to be able to kind of keep music fresh and coming out. Keep photo shoots and stuff like that fresh, and production videos or commercial videos or anything that I'm doing in order to market the song. It's kind of what I'm doing right now with Colorblind, but that's kind of how I do it. I kind of split it up in sections. So
Right.
like at the beginning for me with Colorblind, it's like, okay, at the beginning it was just up to me to kind of like get the name out there, push the song in a way, and then I feel that as I'm getting closer to the release of the date, now this is time for me to start talking to some people about, okay, what kind of promotion packages do you have? You know, if it's a $500 promotion package, it may not come with everything. It may not come with all the bells and whistles, but it's something, right? And so,
Right.
if you know that when you're getting into the second quarter, I'm making up my own terminology because it's my company, okay? But when you get to the second quarter of your release, which is like the next 30 days, right? It's like, okay, now you knew, if you knew that prior, then you could have been like, okay, I put 250 right here, I put 250 right here. So when it's getting closer, you're like, okay, I got the 500 to go ahead and pay this publisher or this marketing company to give me whatever package that they have. And so then you're there. And so right now, what I'm doing is the Colorblind is I have the fleet DJ that I'll be hiring in order to do my promotion package in Texas. And then doing these interviews and getting the like this right here was free. I ain't
Right.
trying to put y'all out there. They won't be free for a lot of y'all. Y'all gonna have to start paying for these.
That's right. Take advantage of all the free stuff while you can.
Most definitely. Please go.
Okay, the volume is jacking up again. Hold on a minute. Let me see if we can fix that.
There we go. Oh, post Rose again.
No, I don't think
Oh
things
yeah,
are like phones or something.
I know. I think it's internet. I think it's really internet, really. Internet all day.
Yeah. Well, what can you do? You know, at 12 o'clock, what can you do? Anyway, Simone, last question for you. Where can everybody find you? Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Okay. She'll come back.
Yeah, George, man, we got to redo 100 over again. You can't let 100 go like this. Oh man.
Well, you know, we've done everything that we can do. I mean, our volume is good. It's just where I guess where she is across country. So,
Yeah, too. My
you know,
internet terrible here, so about popping in and out, I feel like a Jedi without no powers. They're trying to learn the powers. Luke trying to learn the powers. So maybe I do this and pop out. If I want to pop out, I can't pop out. You know.
yeah, but the thing about it is, I don't even understand. This is the first time that this has actually happened to us before on this platform. You don't press any buttons, you just pop right out of the broadcast. So
I know, right? I'm
it must
like,
just be something.
yeah, probably screaming out. You know, probably screaming out. Probably, you know what? These guys got too fast. They're too good. You gotta watch out for them.
Yeah, they did grow absolutely fast.
So anyway, we gotta watch out for them guys.
No, I mean they're still a good platform. They just have to build the infrastructure in place. You know,
Yeah,
they
true.
didn't load balance properly, and so you know they're also. If you guys don't know this, they are also advertising their platform on YouTube and other places. So the more people that you have in, the more traffic that you're using.
And
You
more
know,
and more juicy
yeah,
pulling
yeah, but
at the
you
same
know,
time.
they didn't bring in enough servers. You know, bandwidth is bandwidth, and you still have to process it. You know,
Exactly. I think we overdoing over something and don't actually measure your growth before you actually implement anything. That's where tech coming problems come in. Happens all the time. App. They thought of app. They say, oh, it won't be that big, maybe a few hundred people. Before you know it, a few thousand people on the app.
yeah,
Hundreds of thousands on the app. Now the app started crashing. The app started freezing. Because why? It wasn't built to go more than a certain amount. They built it with restrictions. You can't build nothing with restrictions. If you do, what happens? You hit that as a restriction. Then what happens?
It's true. It's absolutely true. Well, anyway, that's our show. We will try and add some more information for Simone so you guys can get to her record label and check her music out. We won't keep this going until they're. We won't keep the. We're gonna have to stop the bleeding, is what I'm trying to say. Phrase. We won't keep, hemorrhaging until they fix the internet. That being said, man, listen. Y'all have a great week. Y'all check out our next show, and we will definitely come back to y'all. Hey, this is George.
Hey, this is Phrase.
And that was Real Talk with George and Fraser. Peace.
Peace.